Hey there, Andrew Anderson here today, and we're doing a drive. It looks a little bit dark. Maybe my editor can lighten this up, but we're driving around Middle Tennessee somewhere, and so I can do these long talks, and I can pay attention to the road because I'm not holding this thing, and I can get my thoughts together because it's kind of relaxing. And if you're a guy, there's some turkeys over there, so I don't know if you can see them or not. Zoom in. There's 2, 3, 4, 5 turkeys over there. So hopefully you can see them. I didn't zoom in on them while I'm driving. So life's kind of like that, you know? AI's kind of like that. There's going to be things coming up here. I want to talk about AI since that's probably the most impactful thing that's going on in the world right now. Even though people don't realize it, it is definitely there. It's going to impact every single one of us. The people that take advantage of it, the business owners and everything else, you are going to be able to improve your profitability by 50% because you're going to be able to save 50%. Depending on how you look at it, you can either get rid of employees or have your employees do 5x, 10x more than they're doing now so you can expand. And this gives the little guys that can take advantage of this a huge advantage over the big guys out there. And so just want to make sure that that point gets across. So if you want to save, if you're an average business out there, I don't care what you're doing, you could probably save $40,000 or $50,000 a year in savings by using AI just for voice calls, per se, so that you never get another flipping spam call. I get sometimes 5 or 10 of them a day, and the problem is it makes you hesitant because the spam routers aren't accurate. Because I've gotten calls from clients, I was like, I'm going to call it anyway. It said probable spam. It wasn't. It was just someone that had a phone number that got on one of the lists, and the lists are not foolproof. Okay, even though they say they're spam, they're not necessarily, and the same ones that say they're okay, they are spam. So it's just, you got to be really careful with it, and an AI can get all that stuff out for you. So we're going to go to 1 here. There we go. That's a little bit better. And so that's one portion of it, but it can also help with accounting and a few other things. I would say in 3 years, you still need an accountant, but if you're an accountant, you can probably handle 10 times the amount of information. There's no reason to hard code, hand code, any statements or anything else. You can automatically, and this is pretty much already done, but even if you're using QuickBooks, you can automatically have it update daily. And this is for business owners too, because I've had accountants that are less than stellar. You should have literally up to date every day. I like those windows. I don't know if I got these or not. Up to date numbers on your KPIs, your profit, your loss, how much you owe, what your subscription payments are, and how many hours people are working, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. And that can all be automated right now, okay? So most accounting is going to be done automatically within 3 years. Most accountants won't be needed, at least the middle part of them. Even on the enterprise stuff, it's there. And the problem is people don't know how to integrate this stuff. And if you can figure out how to integrate this into your business and into your process on a daily basis, put the time and effort into that. You don't need to know the tech, okay? When you get in your car, you might know how a combustion engine works, but does it really matter? No, you need to be able to put the key in ignition or not even do it, just have your damn key fob, push start and go. And that's really it, and that's what AI is. Now, are there some like the Yugo or a Ford F-150, there's a big difference in there? Yeah. Are there snake oil salesmen, maybe by ignorance or by intent, that are out there they're selling AI stuff, whiz-bang crap that's not worth a hoot? They're charging top dollars for it? Absolutely. So you got to be careful about that, but that happens with anything. I'm sure in the, when the horse and buggies and the cars came around, there was 2,000 car manufacturers back in the day, believe it or not, really. And some of them were great, but they got pushed out because they weren't as efficient. They didn't have the backing and the funding. And typically the most popular of anything is not the best. Just FYI. Windows, there's better operating systems by far, but they don't have the backing of them. I would say it's maybe 80 percentile that's there. You can really run your whole business. You don't need Microsoft anymore, and I think Microsoft's going to find this out. You can run everything off of Google, and Google's not all that, but it's free. It really is. It's free. You don't have to worry about the licensing and everything else. And people are like, oh, they're going to know everything. Guess what? They already know everything about you. They record your phone conversations on your phone if you look into it, unless you specifically opt out. They look at every email you have. They look at every text. They can transcribe every conversation you have online, on your cell phone, landlines. It doesn't matter. There is no privacy anymore. That is gone, unless you're one of the few people that I know that have really gone off the grid. And even they know where they are, but you just have to be a little bit careful about it. And that's why my point is about Google there. So anyway, that's about it. That's 4 miles of yakking. Get in front of AI. I don't care what kind of business you have. Just get in front of it. Start using it. Because I really am. I've been saying this for a couple years now. But within 5 years, the people that aren't using AI, unless you're Amish, you're not going to be in business anymore. You're really not. Tradespeople, it's going to be a great time for you. I really think that you're going to have more business. I know it's hard to get people in there now, but one of the good things is, and I see this, I'm not sure who the smart person was, and I'm kind of surprised, but Home Depot actually has classes for plumbers and electricians and all the other people that are out there now, and they're not quote unquote certified, but who gives a shit, right? I mean, I would rather, when I was doing carpentry, I don't care if you had 10 years of experience, if you could know how to read down to the 30 seconds of an inch, your hustle. I would rather teach a greenie than teach someone that doesn't have bad products. And what's going to happen is all these other jobs are going to dry up, and the smart younger people and even the older people are going to figure out that trades are still going to be needed, while 40-50% of all of their jobs, all middle management is toast. You don't need them. You don't need your salespeople are going to be able to be automated. But is there going to be a niche for it? Yeah. And do I think it'll recover bigger than it was before? Yes, because here's my one last point. So if you look at the people that had horse and buggies, right? When the cars came out, they went down. There are more horse and buggy whips. God only knows what that's used for, right? But more horse equipment's being sold now today than there was back in the 18 or 1900s, even though everybody had them, just because of the population growth. So there's going to be subsets where people still want to deal with a human being. But there's also going to be a certain subset. If I get a smart AI, I don't want to have to, and goes by local. I want someone who I can understand, okay, that speaks great English. And I'm sure that's with the great French speakers and German speakers, everybody else, and the AIs can handle that. 2, they never call in sick, so that's going to be great. And then 3, as the robots come in, all of your scut work is just going to be gone. I think truck drivers are going to be gone. I think that you're going to have them gone. You're going to have robots doing maid services and cleaning. You're going to have them doing all kinds of things in the next 10 years. It's going to be absolutely crazy. And I think you'll have, within 20 years, maybe 10, you'll have more robot workers than you will human workers. So hopefully it won't be, like in the movies, the Terminator, but it's going to be changing pretty soon. So anyway, that's enough rambling on this stuff. If you're a small business owner, get in front of AI. We've got a ton of free materials. We got some stuff that's paid because it takes time to put this together. And if you got any questions about it, we've got a 15-minute call, which I normally charge money for. But right now, I've got I'm putting aside some time so that we can talk through these things, because I just feel that it'll be some karmic payment for future. because I don't want the little guys like you or gals to get wiped out. And you can beat the big guys. You really, really can. We'll go into why that's the case later on. But have a great day, and I'm going to watch my driving here. See ya.